What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Shibarium versus SUI and how you're supposed to get yourself positioned for the run up on Shibarium. Because again, you're seeing the rotation of funds. It started with Solana, well, it really started with BRC20. People made money off BRC20, and next thing you know, influencers started talking about Solana. Then after Solana, a little bit went into Tron, a little bit went into all these other chains, then went back to Solana, and now we're seeing it into SUI or SUI, however you pronounce it. And the rotation is going to eventually come to Shibarium. But one thing about it that I want to show you guys is how people talked about this chain. They called this a dead chain last year. That was the big FUD around. And guess what people are doing right now? They're calling Shibarium a dead chain. Nobody's going to come to it. Blah, blah, blah. And majority of these people that are talking like this, guys, again, I keep telling you, the people that you follow on X or you see their comment on X, they have no clue. Like a lot of these people only been into the crypto market this last cycle. They do not have the experience to being able to give a valid opinion, to being able to back up their statement of why something is dead. If you're saying it's dead because there's no transaction happening, or if the price, if it's always dealing with price, then again, you truly don't understand the mechanics of what's happening in the background. And this is why I say like Shibarium's time is going to come. But let's take a look though. And I gave you guys this same example back in 2023 when people were saying Shibarium was dead, that cycle at that time, when people were going Shibarium fudding. Um, and I gave the example that I gave two examples. I gave Polygon because people were calling Polygon dead. Oh, it's a dead chain, blah, 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 blah. And poop, Polygon went from what, under like a penny or something like that. And it popped off, went all the way to like $3 or $4 or something like that. So the people who got in, who were holding, guess what? They made life changing gains. Because if you're only going after the hot thing, unfortunately, my friend, you are too late. Yes, you could make money, but it's not life changing gains. Again, if you're only looking for a 5, 10x, you could literally close your eyes and look up, and pick one of the tokens that's within the top 300, 500 off of CoinMarketCap beside the stables and make money off of it. It's literally that simple in the bull market. But if you're looking to not have to come, you want to voluntarily come back to the next cycle, given if it is, because again, 4 years down the line, it's very hard to tell what regulation is going to be for crypto, and how easy it is going to be for you to have access to it to be able to make crazy life changing gains. So, with that being said, if you're following after the hottest thing, then you're a couple of steps too slow. You want to be already into the asset, waiting for it to have that melt up. And again, this is what some people were saying. They said, this was about SUI back in June 5th, 2023. Said, I'm sure many retail investors got burned with this one here. But we tried to, I guess, try to say, tell you about negative 87% away from real price discovery. Scam coin is scam. 87 was talking about zero. They thought SUI was going to zero, right? Boy, was he wrong. Then you get this person says SUI is a dead chain. Nobody's going to use it, right? This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the type of stuff people say. Like, and again, a lot of these are newbie investors. They made money on one crypto and they think like, oh my God, I am the god of crypto investing. Or they may be good at marketing. A lot of these people, they're good marketers. Can't take that away from them. And they have a bigger voice. But they cannot give you any reason why, you know, why something is dead. What somebody else said. Sui is dead on arrival. No way. There's more than 1,000 active users. What do you guys have? Sui is super dead. Bought some before it goes to. guess try to say 73 cents and have insta loss. Seems like alt dead. So again, and if I keep scrolling, guys, brother Sue is dead. Like again, the more and more that you get on Twitter, the more and more you get on X or look into the comment section, you're gonna realize like a lot of these people have no clue of what they're talking about. Because at the time when they're calling this dead, the TVL of it was like $12 million, $11 million, $15 million. Currently, right now, Shibarium's TVL is like a 9.9, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back to it. Yeah, $9.91 million TVL. So this is why people are calling it dead. Like, oh, it's a dead chain. Yes, it's a dead chain until it's not a dead chain. That's what typically happens for chain. It does not happen, instantly. People they always focus on what happened for the outlier and think that's going to be the norm. Look at BNB. That chain did not cook up instantly. But look at BNB now, over 700. Polygon did not cook up instantly. Cardano, this was the one that, that I'm still pissed to this day. That was the easiest 100x that I could have gotten. But guess what I did? I sold because it was not performing until it started performing. It's legit as simple as that. Like all Ethereum, Ethereum. That's one too. That was not really performing, and all of a sudden it started performing. So if you are caught onto what other people are saying about a dead chain and all this and that, like again, you don't have the experience, you haven't seen enough to being able to make that determination if something is dead or not. But as someone who's been in the crypto space for, since 2016, I've seen dead chain and I've seen ones that people call dead, and those are the ones that changed a lot of people's life. Because again, if you're just following the influencer who's telling you about the next hottest thing, when they're telling you about it, it's too late. Like I'm probably one of the only ones that give you guys plays real time as soon as I'm getting into it. I'm talking about like if I push the buy button and I tell you guys like, hey, this is what I'm getting into. Of course, it's not financial advice. You got to do your own research. And same thing with Bone. Bone is a call that I gave over 2 years ago now, and I gave the timeline of when it's gonna pop off. Said it could happen 2024, 2025. Then I adjusted that timeline like, okay, 2025. Right? Now, this right here is a result of what ended up happening for a chain, because I think it's very, very important that you guys understand this aspect as well. Because anytime there's a new chain and that underlying asset, which is SUI, it starts to pop off. Like, and I think we could see something similar to this once Bone, because you got to think about it from this point of view. Bone is the currency for Shibarium. If the currency of Shibarium is strong, it's going to attract a lot of people into it. Currently, right now, the currency for Shibarium is not strong. 63 cents. But once it start getting above $2, it's going to get a lot of excitement. It's going to get projects trying to come onto Shibarium. And once that start to happen, it's going to drive up the price of Bone even higher, because now you're getting new projects coming in, creating liquidity pool, and it's just going to be this domino effect. And you're just going to be, again, you're just going to be waking up one day, you're like, oh my God, I'm glad I hold. And for the projects that's already on Shibarium, and this is why I hold a lot of these guys. I hold a lot of these projects that's on Shibarium, because these are the tokens that people are going to come. Because one thing about a chain, like again, once capital start flowing into it, people are going to look for that token. There's going to be at least one token on there that majority of the capital is going to get flooded into, kind of like how you're seeing with LoFi. Same thing's gonna happen for Shibarium, and this is the main reason why us Roaring Kitty, we're trying to get on there. Again, we put in the application because I know somebody had asked, when are we going to get on Shibarium? We put the application in to the Sheep team, so we just sit and we wait until they give us a yay or nay. Then we try to regroup and see what else we could do to get on Shibarium, because this would give us anybody who's invested into it at any juncture before we even get Shibarium popping. They're gonna be able to make that life changing gains. Because again, if you're not in crypto to make life changing gains, then really, why not invest in stocks? Because it's much safer, less headache, and you could potentially be able to get the same type of result or same type of return. So yeah, this is why we're trying to get on there. But as far as for people calling Shibarium dead, all this and that, guys, I mean, there's too many examples out there. Look at my video catalog, the ones that's mainly titled Shibarium's Dead. you know, watch those videos and you could see that this is the same thing that I've been talking about. And we're seeing it over and over again. Like, oh, this chain's dead, this chain's dead. But yeah, didn't want to make this video too long. It's already over 11 minutes. So let me know in the comment down below your thoughts, your opinion about all this. Random Arts guy signing off. Peace!